Hello viewers, thanks for stopping by Craps Hawaii. Today I'm going to shoot a video that was requested by one of my viewers again, Wayne from Honolulu, Oahu. And he had a good point about most videos show you how to press, how to power press, how to get your bets up higher so you can make more money. But not too many videos are shot on how to give you an exit strategy so that you can get your money out, get down, and get more money back. Like most of us, we just like to keep pressing, taking, and of course we always start. When we end up with more money than when we started. So I guess he wanted to know, how could you instill in yourself an exit strategy? So today I'm going to try and show you things that you can do so that you instill in yourself that I need to take these bets down or lower the bets. So I'm going to start with like a 44 inside bet. We could play a 54 across, 64 across, but I'm just going to start with my basic inside bets. I'll try and roll a dice, but if the dice is not cooperating, then I'm just going to show what you should do if certain numbers hit, because that's going to be the fastest way to do the video. So let's just start off with 44 inside. And because most of you probably don't play on working on a come out, I won't be working on a come out. So let's just throw the dice and see what happens. So 6 is the point. So like I said, we need to take back at least 2 or 3 times to get back your still alive money. Some of you might think, well, if I press it up right away, then I won't lose that first 2 rolls that the dice will come out, and then if I have at least another 3 to 4 rolls, if the dice hits the points that I pressed up, I would be able to take more money. True, but if that was the case, would be better to start at a higher bet or place bets, because if you really think that the dice is going to roll maybe 5 to 6 numbers, then wouldn't it be better to take back your initial bet right in the beginning when you think it's going to throw 4 or 5, maybe 6 numbers, so at least be more guaranteed that you'd get your staying alive money back. So anyway, let's see. So 6. Don't really know how the table is going to be doing, but we'll see. So 5. So $10 5 pays $14. Oh, sorry. Doesn't really matter if I take it from here or the house, but if I don't forget, I'll try and take it from the house money. Over here I had $500 when I started. So $14. $9. So another $14, or 15 for 1. So we'll take 15 for 1. $6. Okay, points was made. 6 is the point. And 6 pays another 14, so another 15 for 1. So okay, at this point we have $42, which is correct. So after taking back 3 times, we should only be in the game for $2. And that's exactly where we are, because we took back 3 times. We got $42. We're in the game for $2. So we don't really need to take back any more staying alive money, because the most you can lose is $2. So coming out 4. So point is 4. So now at this point, excuse me, every time you hit a point, you can take money and be profit, right? It'll be profit. Or you can press it up and hope to take more profit. And that is going to be your choice, and this is the point where you need to have an exit strategy, which probably means a point of where I've made enough profit and I should take my bets down. Okay. Of course, the easiest exit strategy is all down right now, right? All down, and I make $42 because I have 44 here. I took 42 back, so I would profit $42 if I took all this back. So that to me would be the easiest exit strategy. But the problem with that is if this shooter throws for another 20, 30 rolls, you're not in the game, and so you couldn't make any money, right? Because, I mean, you made your money, but you could have made a lot more. So at this point, like I said, if you wanted an exit strategy and say, you know what, if I recover my staying alive money, I'm going to take all my bets down, and I will make $42 on a 44 inside bet. And that's profit. So it all depends on how you want to do your betting and how much money you want to make and how much you're willing to risk. Okay, so because sometimes you're not going to even get to take back your 2 or 3 times for your staying alive money. So, you know, it all depends on your bankroll, and if you take this all down, you just would have to put it back out again because the next roller is going to roll. So anyway, but you'd be up $42. 4. Hard 4 right back. Well, we didn't make any money off of that. Okay, so that was like one wasted roll. 9. So 9's the point. 9 right back. But we collect for that. So we're going to collect $15 for one. Okay, coming out. 3 craps. 5. Okay, so point is 5. So I'm up a little profit because I took the 15 for one bet. So I would be up $14, playing $2. So I'd be up $12 profit. $10. 7 out. See, so at what point do you say enough is enough? We took another win of $14 and was playing $2, so we would profit $12 plus our initial investment. So if that was enough and we took our money down, we'd be up the $42 plus the $12 plus our initial investment. So it all depends on what your mindset is onto how much money I want to make before I take it down. And that's why it's very, very difficult to have an exit strategy. Okay? It's very hard to have an exit strategy. Because when is enough enough? Each one of us has our personal goal in mind. And like I said earlier, that even for me, when is enough enough? Right? I took back, I'm making money, but you also want to keep making more money. So what do? You press it up, but that 7 is going to come eventually. The whole point is, when is it going to come? So we don't know that, right? The only thing that we can do is set a goal in our minds that if I collect my original bet back and I collect 4 more times, that's enough, and I'm going to down them. And sometimes that's enough for some of us, but it's not enough for the rest of us. So this thing about having an exit strategy is something that each individual, I feel, has to set for themselves. Okay, because let's do this all over again, and they say, okay, we started with 44 again because I didn't press anything, and we're giving back $44. And that's the $44. So we're going to give back $44. Okay, so we gave back $44, and like I said, this was from my starting chips. So we still made $12, and we got our starting money. But we had given back $44. So if we would took this down, we would have been up 12 plus 44. So what, that $56 we would have won and still have our original place bets. So let's run through this again and see if we can get some numbers. 5, and like I said, I don't know how the dice is rolling, so we might not get even our start back money. We don't know. Hopefully we will, but we'll see. So 8's the point, so 8 gets paid. This is our profit from the earlier bet, so just gonna put this on the side, and we're gonna take $14. 7 out. See, so we could only get one of our bets back. We couldn't even get to the point where we could try and take back our original bet to stay in alive money. So these things are going to happen in the game, that sometimes you're going to be able to take back your stay in alive money before the 7. Sometimes you're going to take back a lot of profit besides your 7 stay in alive money, and sometimes not. So as you can see, every roll of the dice is going to be different. Every table you play is going to be different. Every casino you go to is going to be different, because it all depends on the timing of when you go on the table and how the dice is rolling on that table. So let's start all over, give everything back, and see if we can at least get maybe on a little roll. 7 on the come out. So 6. 8. So 8 pays 14. So we took back one time. I'll just mark it. 5. Dice rolled, but was a 5. So that's 14. 8. Okay, so 8's another 14. And because we took back 3 times 14, we're at what, $42. So we're playing $2. Seven out. See, so if we took our bet down at that point, we would have lost, well, we would have won $42. But we couldn't even get that many rolls. So the hard part is determining when is the exit strategy should kick in, right? Pressing up is easy because you're just trying to get the money up. You're trying to get it up so you can collect more money, right? But exiting is not easy, because it's a feeling that you need to have. When is enough? And each one of us individually has our limits and our goals. Okay, so let's say we don't roll the dice, we get our money back, and then we're going to hit, let's say, another point that's going to pay us, put all this back, another point that's going to pay us $14. And let's just say that that point that comes is an 8. So you get paid $14. So maybe you want to get your money back even faster, so that you don't have to take 3 hits. And if it's a $5 table, you're lucky, because then you can take back $6 more, right? So you got 14, 15, $20 now on one roll, right? So now let's say the thing rolls again and it hits a 5. So all these numbers pay $14, right? So if you're going to take this back, you got 14, now you got $19, right? So now you got $19 from that, because you're taking it down to like almost 22 inside. So at this point, you got 25, 30, 40, $4. So if you do that in 2 hits instead of 3 hits, you get back $44. So that's how you could get your money back faster, and then you can start pressing it up, or saying, hey, all down. Of course, all down, you're going to get back your $44, but your profits is now only going to be 10, 20, 30, $3. Okay, that your profit only become $33. But you can you're still in the game. So if you keep rolling and then you start hitting your numbers, you can start to press it up, take money. But again, we're still stuck in, when is the exit going to be? So it's hard to teach an exit strategy unless you're willing to follow that exit strategy all the time. But like I said, each one of us has our goal in mind as to what we want to make. So the easiest way to get an exit strategy, like I said, is you take down your original bet and then just say, okay, all down. That's simple, right? Or we can just work and say, we got to risk more money. But if you risk more money, you're looking at 110 inside, right? 110 in. To that again. 8 hits. 8 pays 35. Right? But you got 110 here, right? So 8 pays 35. Now if you want to take this 8 down, take that quarter, like in some of my videos I show, you got 15, but you only need 12. Right? You only need 12. So at this point, you took back $53 now. Right? 53, almost half of what the original bet was. So let's say either the 6 or the 5 hit. Let's just say the smaller one hit 5s. You're going to get $35. And you're going to take that and go down to $10. So now you took back $103. And so what is your playing what are you playing from the amount of money that you placed out? You placed out 110. You took back 103. You're in the game for 107. Well, sorry, $7, right? 110, you got 103. You're in the game for $7. So if you take everything down, your profit would be $50, $60, $70 profit already. $70 profit. Is that enough? Is $70 enough? And I feel that the answer for everyone going to be, it's never enough, right? It's never enough. So I think that each one of us has to set our own exit strategy, and if you can stick to it, then good for you. Okay, but I'm a kind of guy that, and this is just me, so I'm the kind of guy that I'm willing to cut my bet down like this, especially if the table is not doing well. I'm willing to cut my bets down and say, because there's a lot of options you can do with stuff like this. So, yeah, if the 6 hits, you're gonna get 35. You can take this down and make this $12, or you can say, you know what, take me all the way down to $6 if it's a $5 table, and now you took back $59, whereas before you took back 53, right? So now you took back 59, and let's say another one hits, and it's another $35, and let's say it was the 5 or the 9. So at this point you can say, hey, take me down to $5, right? So already you got $110, $114. And at this point, you can just say, you know what, take me to 44 inside. So now you get all this back. You get all this back. This belongs here. And you only need $44. You got 54. Right, so in fact you got some money here. So we're gonna just make this. I might as well just take change. Take change. Okay, so you started with 110, you went down to 44 with 2 hits. What was it? 9 and 6, I think it was. So you got $141, $141, and so you have $141. You started with 110. So you're up like 30 something bucks already, right? Plus you're still in the game and you got your start money back. So that could be an escape route for you, an exit route. You could take down another $22 and go down to $5. But the problem with doing this is, yeah, you're still in the game, but you're so far down that you're gonna have to build yourself up quite a bit to start making good money again, right? Of course, like you saw in the other video, that if you're at 22, it's going to take you 2 presses to get to 44. And then it's going to take you another 2 presses to get to 66. And if the dice rolls that much, and you're willing to stay in the game and press it up and take some back, maybe you're going to take $21 back, you might take $14 back while you're bringing it back up, then that's another option for you, right? But as far as I can see, and I'm sorry, Wayne, I know you're looking for an exit strategy, but I gave it some thought, and I feel that everybody's got to decide what is their exit strategy. What is the exit strategy for them? Because everybody has a different goal in mind, different profit goal in mind. So when are they going to stop is up to them. Because like I said, you take back 3 times, you already made $42, you're playing 44, you take it down. Then you want to exit out, all down, you made $42. right? If you're playing 66, you're gonna make more money. If you're playing 110, you're gonna make more money. So it's all up to you. Basically, I show you how to press it up, how to power press it up. I've never really came to a strategy, and maybe that's why not many crap sites videos on YouTube that you watch, we show you how to take it down. I show you how to build it up and depress it, right? I showed that. I showed you how to depress. If you got $110 and the point hits and it's 35, right? The depress would be take this down and take $50. It's not an exit strategy, but it helps you depress your money so that you can have profit going back, right? But it's not profit until you take everything down, or you get to take extra instead of, so that you have your start money, you start place bets back. So anyway, hopefully it was just a short video. I hope it was. I'm not sure how long it took, but you know me, when I explain things, I want to make sure you got the whole gist of what I'm explaining. I just don't want to just whip through things and not sure if you got the whole explanation of what I wanted to show you. So anyway, when it comes to exit strategies, you need to decide on your own on how much is enough. Okay, just like on the upside, how much win is enough, right? So at that point, when you can decide how much win is enough, then I'm sure you can decide when I should take my bets down. Okay, for me, like I said, in Vegas, and most of us, we like to keep them coming up, but there is a point that we should take our bets down, but that's depressing and not exiting out of the whole game. Okay, that is what I call depress. Of course, people say digress, whatever. But if I'm up to, let's say, 300-400, and I started with 110, or even if I started with 66, there comes a point that I'm gonna say, take me back down to 110, or take me back down to 66. And every time I go to Vegas, I learn more and more about my own self, and that there comes a point that I need to take it down, because I may miss a good hand, but throughout all the times I'm there and throughout all the hours that I'm playing, there's going to be more times that I would make money by taking it back down than trying to keep pressing it up, waiting for that one good hand. And like I said, I need to get out of my own way, and this is like many of you, we need to learn when enough is enough. Take it down, don't get completely out of the game, and then you can still build it back up. And if he's going to throw for an hour, you're still going to be in the game. Okay, but we need to know at what point that we got enough money that we should depress our bets and build it back up. So anyway, that was just a small, almost a talk story session on about the exiting strategy. Sorry to say, I don't have an exit strategy. Everybody has their own, and you need to make up your mind. What is your limit that you need to exit or depress your bets? Anyway, thank you very much, Wayne. Thanks for asking me to talk about exit strategies. Hopefully we're all going to learn something from this. Please subscribe. Any comments, go ahead and put in my comments. Like I said, if any one of you need to talk to me personally on a one-on-one basis, please put it in my Maker of Dreams email. Someone put it on the comments and I couldn't comment back to him, or I did, but I don't know if he read it. And you need to go to my Maker of Dreams email, and then I'll give you my phone number, or you give me yours, and I'll get a hold of you. Again, thanks for watching. We'll meet again, I'm sure. Just a short quick mention, I'm going to be going to San Diego to one of the Indian casinos there on the 28th of this month. I've never been to one of those. I understand the dice determines the cards that's going to flip, that's going to determine your point. So we'll see how that works out. And anyway, keep practicing, keep staying alive. Have a great day. Thank you.